Imagine this. You're going about your day, eating your favorite snacks, skipping that glass of water, popping a painkiller here and there, completely unaware that your kidneys are quietly struggling to keep up. These two bean-shaped organs are responsible for filtering nearly 50 gallons of blood every single day. Yet, for most of us, they don't even cross our minds until something goes wrong. The truth? Many of our daily habits, things we see as routine or harmless, are slowly chipping away at our kidney health. If left unchecked, these choices could lead to serious damage or even kidney failure. In today's video, we're diving into the top 10 daily habits that may be silently harming your kidneys. From sneaky lifestyle patterns to dietary slip-ups, we're counting down from number 10 to the number 1 worst offender. Stick around to the end. You don't want to miss the most dangerous habit of all. 10. Skipping bathroom breaks. Let's face it, we've all done it. Maybe you're stuck in a meeting, in traffic, or just too lazy to get up from the couch. But delaying urination isn't as innocent as it seems. When you routinely hold in urine, pressure builds in the bladder and urinary tract. Over time, this habit can stretch your bladder, weaken the muscles, and even lead to infections. Worse, if bacteria from the bladder travels upward, it can infect the kidneys, a condition that's not only painful, but potentially dangerous. Kidney stones can also form more easily when urine sits too long, allowing minerals to crystallize. The solution? Don't wait. Listen to your body. Your kidneys will thank you. 9. Frequent use of over-the-counter painkillers. Painkillers like ibuprofen, naproxen, and aspirin may seem like miracle drugs for headaches or joint pain, but they come with a hidden price. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, reduce blood flow to the kidneys. While an occasional dose may not be a problem, chronic or high-dose use can lead to kidney inflammation, reduced function, or even permanent damage, a condition known as analgesic nephropathy. If you rely on painkillers often, talk to your doctor. There may be safer ways to manage pain, such as physical therapy, lifestyle changes, or prescription alternatives that are easier on your kidneys. 8. Chronic dehydration. Water is to kidneys what oil is to a car engine. It keeps everything running smoothly. Yet, so many people walk around mildly dehydrated every day without even realizing it. When your body lacks enough water, your urine becomes concentrated with waste products and toxins, putting more stress on your kidneys. Chronic dehydration also increases the risk of kidney stones and can contribute to reduced kidney efficiency over time. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Sip water consistently throughout the day. Aim for clear or pale yellow urine as a good hydration benchmark. 7. Excessive salt intake. A pinch of salt brings out the flavor in food, but too much of it can wreak havoc on your kidneys. Sodium affects fluid balance and blood pressure, two functions that directly tie into kidney performance. When your diet is high in salt, your kidneys work harder to excrete the excess, leading to higher blood pressure and an increased risk of kidney strain. Processed foods, canned goods, sauces, and restaurant meals are often loaded with hidden sodium. Read labels, cook at home when you can, and use herbs, lemon juice, or spices as natural flavor boosters. 6. Relying on processed foods. Grab-and-go meals might be convenient, but your kidneys pay the price in the long run. Processed foods are typically high in sodium, sugar, artificial additives, and unhealthy fats, all of which burden the kidneys. Over time, this can lead to high blood pressure, insulin resistance, and inflammation, all major contributors to kidney disease. A better approach? Prioritize whole foods. Think fresh vegetables, fruits, lean protein, and whole grains. Not only will your kidneys benefit, but your entire body will feel the difference. 5. Ignoring your blood pressure. You might not feel it, but high blood pressure is one of the biggest silent threats to your kidneys. Uncontrolled hypertension damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, making it harder for them to filter waste efficiently. Over time, this can lead to kidney scarring, reduced function, and ultimately, kidney failure. Check your blood pressure regularly, especially if you're over 40 or have a family history of hypertension. Small lifestyle changes like reducing sodium, staying active, and managing stress can make a big difference. 4. Sugar overload. Sugar hides in more places than you think. Breads, condiments, even so-called healthy snacks. And while your taste buds might love it, your kidneys definitely don't. Too much sugar leads to weight gain, diabetes, and inflammation, all key factors in kidney damage. Diabetic kidney disease, in particular, is a leading cause of chronic kidney failure. Start by reading food labels and cutting back on sugary drinks, pastries, and processed snacks. Choose whole fruits for natural sweetness, and use cinnamon or nutmeg for flavor, without the blood sugar spike. 3. Smoking. We often associate smoking with lung cancer or heart disease, but its damage doesn't stop there. If you're a smoker, your kidneys are silently suffering too. Cigarettes contain more than 7,000 chemicals. When you inhale, these harmful compounds don't just stay in your lungs, they enter your bloodstream, traveling through your body, and eventually reaching your kidneys. And here's where the real trouble begins. Smoking narrows and hardens blood vessels, including those that supply your kidneys. Over time, this reduces blood flow, limiting oxygen and essential nutrients your kidneys need to function. But that's just the beginning. Smoking increases oxidative stress and inflammation throughout your body, both of which accelerate kidney damage. Studies have shown that smokers are more likely to develop proteinuria, a condition where protein leaks into the urine, one of the earliest signs of kidney disease. Even worse, if you already have conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, smoking magnifies the damage. It makes medications less effective, makes it harder to manage blood sugar, and raises your risk of progressing to chronic kidney disease significantly faster. And let's not forget, smoking also increases your risk of kidney cancer. In fact, smokers have nearly double the risk of developing renal cell carcinoma compared to non-smokers. Now, for some hope. Quitting smoking may be one of the most powerful steps you can take to protect your kidneys. The benefits begin almost immediately. Within hours, your blood pressure begins to normalize. Within days, your circulation improves. And in the long term, you significantly slow the decline in kidney function, especially if you quit early. If quitting feels overwhelming, know that you're not alone. Talk to your doctor. There are nicotine replacement therapies, support groups, apps, and medications designed to make quitting more manageable. It's never too late to quit, and your kidneys will start to feel the difference sooner than you think. 2. Heavy alcohol consumption. Alcohol is often a social staple, used to celebrate, unwind, or simply take the edge off after a long day. But what many people don't realize is that excessive alcohol consumption can quietly wreak havoc on your kidneys, even if you feel fine in the moment. Let's start with how alcohol directly affects your kidneys. One of the kidney's main roles is to filter harmful substances from your blood, and alcohol is quite literally a toxin. When you drink, your kidneys must work overtime to remove it from your system. This creates extra stress, especially when alcohol is consumed frequently or in large quantities, but it doesn't stop there. Alcohol is also a diuretic. It makes you urinate more. This rapid fluid loss can lead to dehydration, which decreases blood flow to the kidneys and impairs their ability to filter waste efficiently. Over time, this can reduce overall kidney function, especially if dehydration becomes a regular occurrence. Alcohol also affects your liver, and that's important because the liver and kidneys work closely together to filter and detoxify your body. When alcohol damages your liver, it indirectly impairs your kidneys as well. In fact, people with alcoholic liver disease are at significantly higher risk for kidney dysfunction and failure. And here's another link that often gets overlooked. Chronic alcohol use contributes to two of the leading causes of kidney disease: high blood pressure and diabetes. Regular heavy drinking can raise your blood pressure and impair how your body processes insulin, both of which increase strain on your kidneys. When combined with dehydration, this creates a perfect storm for long-term damage. What does too much alcohol actually mean? The general guideline is no more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men. But even less is better when it comes to kidney health. Binge drinking, defined as having 4 or more drinks in a short period, can cause acute kidney injury, which is a sudden and sometimes dangerous drop in kidney function. If you're using alcohol as a regular stress reliever or social crutch, it may be worth reevaluating your habits. Replacing alcohol with healthier options like herbal teas, sparkling water with fruit, or non-alcoholic alternatives can support not just your kidney health, but your overall well-being. And if moderation is hard, you're not alone. Speak to a healthcare provider, therapist, or support group. Taking control of your drinking is one of the most powerful gifts you can give your kidneys and your future self. 1. Poor diabetes management. When it comes to kidney health, no single factor is more critical or more damaging than poorly managed diabetes. In fact, diabetes is the #1 cause of chronic kidney disease and kidney failure worldwide. And the scary part? Many people don't even realize their kidneys are being harmed until significant damage has already occurred. Here's how it works. When blood sugar levels remain consistently high, they begin to damage the small, delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys, especially the glomeruli, which act as microscopic filters that clean your blood. Over time, these filters become scarred and leaky, allowing proteins like albumin to escape into the urine. This condition, known as diabetic nephropathy, can progress slowly, often without symptoms, until kidney function drops below a critical level. But the impact doesn't stop at the kidneys. Poor diabetes control also raises blood pressure, increases inflammation, and contribute to nerve damage, all of which place additional strain on your renal system. It's a domino effect. High blood sugar leads to kidney stress, which raises blood pressure, which then causes even more kidney damage. Left unchecked, this vicious cycle can lead to end-stage kidney failure, requiring dialysis or a transplant just to survive. The good news? This damage is largely preventable. Effective diabetes management isn't just about taking medication. It's about building a lifestyle that supports stable blood sugar and protects your organs. Start with your diet. Choose whole, nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, lean proteins, legumes, and complex carbohydrates. Limit refined sugars and processed foods that cause glucose spikes. Portion control and mindful eating go a long way in keeping blood sugar steady. Physical activity is just as vital. Regular movement, whether it's walking, swimming, or yoga, helps your body use insulin more efficiently and improves circulation to your kidneys. Even 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week can make a measurable difference. Monitoring is also key. Keep a close eye on your blood sugar levels, A1C, and kidney function tests like eGFR and urine albumin. These numbers tell a story, one that can help you catch early warning signs before they become irreversible problems. And don't go it alone. Work closely with your healthcare provider, a registered dietitian, or a diabetes educator. Managing diabetes is a team effort, and there are more tools and resources available today than ever before. From digital tracking apps to continuous glucose monitors and personalized medication plans. Remember, your kidneys are silent workers. They won't send loud alarms when things go wrong, but by taking your diabetes seriously and staying proactive, you give them the best chance to keep doing their job for years, maybe even decades to come. So there you have it. 10 daily habits that could be silently damaging your kidneys. The good news? Most of these habits are changeable. With awareness and a few lifestyle shifts, you can protect your kidneys, preserve their function, and potentially add years to your life. Remember, kidney health isn't just about avoiding disease. It's about feeling your best, staying energized, and supporting your body's natural detox system. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a kidney-friendly reminder. And in the comments, let us know. Which of these habits surprised you the most? Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.